Yo guys, welcome back to the video. In today's video we're talking about Invest 93p, and Invest 93p is a high percent chance of formation, and Invest 96w is an 50% chance, I think, right now. And Invest 96p will be a major hurricane as it gets towards here. Now, whether it's gonna rapidly intensify, I'm not quite sure about that. But Invest 96p, looking at the model runs for 96p, I mean 96w, right? I'll looking at it, 96w will be a massive Category 5 hurricane. Well, the models have backed down on that. They did say 929 millibars, which is a Category 5, but they're only saying 944, which is a Category 4 right now. As you can see, you got convection here on both sides of the storm. You got moisture wrapping around the system. There's no dry air. The only dry air that's in the system is up here, and then if you have a look at simulated IR imagery right now, this is what the storm's going to look like. A ring of minus 80s and above. And then you got the 70-degree cloud top, no, the 60-degree cloud tops. The blacks are 70s. The greens are 40s. And you see, it's so close to that place in what's that place where Haiyan made landfall and Goni made landfall last year. Now, whether this is gonna be a Category 5, I'm not quite sure, but it will hit the Philippines. So this side of the Philippines and all here, look out for some rain and squally winds. Maybe even evacuate when this system comes, because it'll be doing loads of damage. And plus, this side here is the strongest side of the system, this bit here. But then, my this is all this will always be this will be a prediction as well for the Atlantic. My predictions are going to be for the Atlantic is 16 to 18, right? Um, then you got 7 to 10 hurricanes. Then you got 2 to 4 major hurricanes. Now, whether we're going to go back into Enzo neutral, La Nina, or Enzo or warm Enzo, we're not quite sure about that. Whether we're going to go into an El Nino, but most likely we won't be going into an El Nino this year, as if I look on the analysis tool and ocean analysis, you can clearly see that La Nina strong and surfing up. You can see this mostly blue bit here, that darker blue water here, which is the cooler anomalies. Now, the only warm parts of the Pacific is near the coast and this bit here, but the Atlantic's been above average for since 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then 22 now will be active, because you got a positive AM, and I think a positive AMO, which makes the Atlantic more active. If it was a negative AMO, you would have cool waters here. You would have warm, cold, warm, or that's in the positive. But in the negative, you would have cold, warm, cold. Now, cold is here because because in a negative AMO, you'll have the coolest anomalies here. And so, what I was saying, guys, was the Atlantic's been above average since 2016, and it's going to be above average next year. But 2023, we might go. Hopefully, we should go into an El Nino, which will make the Atlantic less conducive for tropical development. More dry air, more wind shear, less sea surface temperatures. So so the storms won't be able to survive for much longer. And obviously, systems need more warm water. They need less wind shear. They need more moisture. But next year, I'm looking for about this year. So maybe we'll have like 16 to 18 named storms, maybe touching 19 if we have a La Nina. If we have an Enzo neutral though, it'll probably be 15 to 17 named storms. But if we have a La Nina, probably be about 17 to 23 named storms. Now, we haven't had Adrian this season, but 2020 and 2021 has been above average. Now, honestly, I know the ace this season has not been as high as, last year, 2020, but 2020 had like 10 weak storms to start off with, and then it had like Laura, then it had Eta, Iota, Delta, then it had Epsilon, and then it had Zeta. It also had you had last year you had Laura, Delta, Zeta, Teddy, Eta, Iota, and Epsilon. You had Zeta, Laura, Teddy, Delta, Epsilon, and also you had Iota as well, which was a category 5. I'm surprised it got downgraded to a cat 4 because it had moisture and it had all that warm water to work with, but if we go to the CSU, I think, yeah, I will show you guys the water for the Australian region, because the cyclone region has started now, and I'll show you Australia now. You can see that 30-degree water near the Northern Territory. That warm water is starting to move towards the south, which by late January, early February to March time-ish, you will get all the major hurricanes which will be moved down. Whether they'll hit Australia like some of them didn't last year, unless you have another storm like Kimmy where it hits Australia, moves back out over water, then hits Australia again. That was a weird track. And then talking about weather, over this state you've got a massive weather front near North Carolina, California, and Boston, all that. You won't expect like 80 millimeters of snow which I don't know what's that in inches or centimeters, but you just experience some snow and rain. So I will show you the GFS as well for Invest 96W. Well, not 96W. 95S. That's it. Right, 95S is weak right now. Don't think it will form, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not going to form. It's too in cold waters. I will show you the waters near Madagascar as well. Waters in the Indian Ocean. Obviously, you've got Madagascar, where it's the 27-degree waters, which that's favourable for tropical storm activity. Now, it needs to be 26 and higher, but for subtropical activity, it can be like 25 to 22 at least that. So you could have subtropical activity down here. And then obviously in the Bay of Bengal, you got that warm water now, which can be useful for more systems to form before 2022, because we had three, I think. You had Shaheen Gulab, you had Talte, I forgot what the other storm was. I think it formed in early September, early November, or late or early October, I'm not quite sure. But these areas here are prime for cyclone development in the months of October, November, December, January, February, March, maybe April. But then I will show you the predictions for the 2022 Atlantic hurricane season. So, predictions for 2022 Atlantic hurricane season. So, the update came out yesterday, I think, guys. They're expecting 60 named storms, 7 to 10 hurricanes, I think, and 2 to 4 majors, or 2 to 5, I'm not quite sure. But if we have an Enzo neutral, that'll probably be about 15 named storms to 17, 5 to 8, and 2 to 3. But if we have a La Nina, probably it will be about 18 to 16 to 23 named storms. Hurricanes, if we have a La Nina again, that will be 8 to 10 hurricanes, and for majors about 2 to 6, I think, but that's only if we have a La Nina. But El Nino, about 4 to 8 named storms, 5 to 6 hurricanes, and about 1 or 2 major hurricanes if we have an El Nino, which is impossible next year. But this season's caused $70 billion of damages in the USA, which is the 4th costliest Atlantic hurricane season on record, which is kind of bad. You can see all the tracks anyway. So most of the storms formed near here. some of the storms were weak in the Caribbean this year. Now some of them mostly were weak, but the storms that were strong in the Caribbean were Grace, Ida, which honestly looked like a really good Category 1. Like, literally. So, this hurricane, this tropical storm is Anna. Now, you see how Anna has got a little bit of that convection waning. That's when it was a subtropical system. Subtropical systems are hybrids between extropical and tropical. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I will do a part 2 of this video tomorrow, as I've been recording for 16 minutes now. So yeah. Anyway, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. Subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to Cyclone Tracking Oz as well. It's a good weather YouTuber as well. So, and Force 13. Links will be in the description below, and you can join my Discord server as well. Links will be in the description. So yeah. Anyway, stay safe from Invest 93P, which will be major hurricane, and so was 96W. So yeah, stay safe with those storms, and see you tomorrow round about, I don't know what time, but maybe this time tomorrow. So for Australia that will be about 3 o'clock, and for America that will be about 10-11 o'clock, so in the morning. So yeah. Anyway, peace.